What's going on, Boxing Heads? It's your boy, Pool Counter Boxing, coming back at you with another boxing live stream. What's happening? Sorry I'm a little late. You know what I'm saying? On that road, trying to get on this paper chase. What's happening with y'all today? Good evening. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, talking about we can't run in. He said, let's see, he's look like he want to fight Tank Davis. You know, we can't run after he can run it after he beat Fortuna. Didn't Ryan Garcia? Didn't he duck out of that fight? It's like now he's coming back. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's all over the place. You can't believe a word Ryan Garcia be saying. You know, he's. I mean, first off, the thing about Ryan is, what I'm saying, is he really gonna fight? Harvey Fortuna on June 16th. You know, I mean, everybody's looking at Tank because, Tank is a star. You know what I'm saying? Tank, he's making that money. He the money man. And, what I'm saying, they see, how he's selling out the Barclays Center. And now, all eyes is on Tank. 27 wins, 0 losses, 25 KOs. Ryan Garcia's got 22 wins, 0 losses, and 18 KOs. But of course, his KOs came to, a lot of no name people, you know what I'm saying? Every time you get in there with somebody who just a little bit serious, you know what I'm saying? He backs out, you know what I'm saying? How many fights, has Ryan Garcia backed out on? You know what I'm saying? He said he wanted to fight Tank, you know what I'm saying? He backed out of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know the Eastside Cruz thing, that was the Eastside Cruz people, you know what I'm saying, wanted to go in another direction. But once you scream wolf, what I'm saying, then all of a sudden you don't get the benefit of the doubt anymore because you scream wolf for so long. And that's what's happening to your boy, you know what I'm saying? He just having all kind of bad luck. You know what I'm saying? He ducked out for mental health reasons. And for some reason or another, what I'm saying, Ryan just can't seem to get it together. Now, if he go through with this Harvey Fortuna fight, I would be floored. I mean, I would be I'd be shocked. You know what I'm saying? If he went through with this Harvey Fortuna fight, you know what I'm saying? That's something I have to believe it to see any fight. Ryan Garcia talking about being in. I wouldn't believe it until I see him in there. You know what I'm saying? In the ring. Even then, I would have to see them get started. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude, he would try everything in the book to duck a fight. Man, it's like this dude is the biggest clout chaser. He's saying, telling Tank that they can get it. You know what I'm saying? They can get it after this Fortuna fight. But dude, we can't trust you to fight that Fortuna fight. So even get the Tank. So you know, it's just kind of a joke. It's just kind of a boxing joke, a running joke now. You know what I'm saying with Ryan Garcia. And now I'm kind of like, what I'm saying, I want to see Ryan, get punched in the face, you know what I'm saying, by Tank. Or no, I want Fortuna to beat his ass, you know what I'm saying? Because you just get tired of him flexing like he gonna do something, and what I'm saying, he's not serious about the sport. Even Canelo Alvarez busted him out. So what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? If your own folk busting you out like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be peoples. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Canelo Alvarez, if you're not dedicated to the sport, as a fighter, he can't respect you. You know what I'm saying? And Brian Garcia still running around here like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like a kid in a candy store. And that's why he's running into these problems because he got to man up. You know what I'm saying? He got to man up, hit the gym, and he's got to take a risk. I mean, I know he don't want to mess up his looks, you know what I'm saying, for his Instagram contract and his Gatorade contract, but Sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, you in the hurt business. You know what I'm saying? And boxing ain't it. I mean, it helps to to have good looks, but shit. Oscar De La Hoya, he was the golden boy. He got in there. He got in there and he got bashed up. You know what I'm saying? He got way more balls than Canelo or Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Even though, Oscar, he got things, he's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing, Oscar fought the fights. And that's one thing we can't say about Canelo and Ryan Garcia. They're a different breed, you know what I'm saying? At least Oscar is a throwback to the old Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? Like Chavez, you know what I'm saying? He can give a damn. He'll fight one of the baddest, you know what I'm saying, brothers that's out there. He didn't care like that. But these new dudes out here, you know what I'm saying? They scared. Ryan's scared to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because if he get in there and Fortuna, whip him up, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be no reason for the saying the Tank Davis fight. Now I wonder why they feel so confident that Ryan can beat this dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because before he backed out, I wonder why all of a sudden now they're confident to go back in that direction. So, we already know what's going on in boxing. I wonder if it's something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? Is he on something? I mean, why now? But we'll see. We got till June 16th for Ryan Garcia to see if he's going to really go through with it. You know what I'm saying? If he don't go through with it this time, they still give him another chance because he's Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, they keep giving. He done already ducked out of about 4 or 5 fights, but because he's Ryan Garcia, they always give him a chance. Now we're gonna move on to Devin Haney. Cambosos, he needs to stop. I mean, I know he needs a psychological edge. Some people think that you know, that Cambosos got to do this to win, to get inside Devin head. Get all racist and use all these low ass tactics. You know what I'm saying? But I think Devin understands this moment. You know what I'm saying? I think he understands the importance of getting those belts. You know what I'm saying? And I think they understand it too. So he's just pulling out all the stops. You know what I'm saying? By calling Devin boy and just really trying to get up under the skin, lying about trying to help his daddy, what I'm saying, with his visa. And then, I think it was Blue who just reported that they're trying to stop the audio, the video, because Devin was training, his dad was training him virtually by phone. And the Judge Cambosos team had a problem with that. They trying to put a stop to that. So basically, this was a plot. This was a plot to isolate Devin so they can shit on him and separate him and Bill Haney, who is his coach and manager. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's a manager, but his coach. And so we see this was an effort on their part to handicap Devin so George Kambosos can have an advantage in the damn fight. Now we all know boxing is corrupt as hell. You know what I'm saying? This is just more for me, this is just another example of how corrupt boxing is. Now, but the thing that kills it all is that George Kambosos is a big ass liar, dog. Well, big ass liar. I mean, for one, you make up all this shit about how Devin's a rat You know what I'm saying? Trying to change the public, opinion, what I'm saying, of Dev, trying to paint him as a thug. You know what I'm saying? And Devin is more respectable than George Kambosos. Probably more respectable than most of us. You know what I'm saying? That come to these boxing, what I'm saying, forums, but they keep trying to, use the media. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they're using the media, what I'm saying, to try to change the public perception of Dev. So in case they have to rob him egregiously, and I mean, I'm talking about egregiously. I mean, like, let's say Dev get in there and whip his ass like 9 rounds or 10 rounds or something crazy, and they take it from him. Well, they already said he a thug. They already said he ain't shit. So people won't care over there. They don't care what the Americans think. You know what I'm saying? It's all about their people over there. I think Errol Spence Jr., he kind of got them vibes too. I think Errol Spence Jr. got them vibes too. When he said he don't think Dev, he got a bad feeling about it. I'm just paraphrasing y'all. He's got a bad feeling about, this whole thing, this whole setup, and the video phone thing. That's kind of like that's a receipt. I mean, how can you have a problem with this man getting guidance by phone? That means you trying to limit him. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to cut him off so you don't have any help. And this ain't the first time in history this happened to a black person. I'm just telling you that it's still going on in 2022. So, I'm not shocked that it's happening, but it's so overt now. So, your boy, he already know that he on limited time. He on borrowed time. So he gonna take every advantage of Devin when his dad ain't there, and he gonna do every dirty trick. He gonna use every dirty trick he can to get the win. So, but it's okay though because with Zab Judah dad there, what I'm saying, Dev got some guidance. Plus, with his Muslim faith, what I'm saying, he got some familiarity going on. Plus, Dev is just a damn better fighter anyway. Overall, Dev is just a damn better ass fighter. You know what I'm saying? So now I went back and watched the Teofimo Lopez fight, y'all. Went back and watched that fight, and I forgot how quick George Kambosos really is. The guy's fast. You know what I'm saying? He's got a nice check left hook, overhand. He got that nice little unpredictable overhand right that he was busting Teofimo Lopez with. And Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, he was just walking right into that shit. You know. Devin is gonna have to look out. He's gonna have to look out for that overhand right, and he's gonna have to look out for that check left hook. Sometimes George Kambosos, sometimes he lunges with the left hook. You know what I'm saying? And he got a nice one too. Um, and it's fast. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely fast. He was, timing Teofimo on the step, and he never caught on. You know what I'm saying? He just kept running into that shit, trying to set up, a knockout shot. And eventually he knocked George Kambosos down, but he had lost so many goddamn rounds, it wasn't funny. So Teofimo couldn't recover in the fight. But George Kambosos, he's a volume puncher. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? I forgot how to pronounce that. Uh, Fahika, how you say Fahike, Fafika? How you say that again? Break it down for me again. What's going on? Yeah, Kambosos can fight, bro. Um, yeah, break that down for me again. He said, I think Devin is better, but not by much, which is why I think Devin can be robbed. Yeah, yeah, you on point. I think it's Fahikai Master, I think it was. I can't remember. Oh, PG PJ Haika Haika Master. Haki Haki Master. PJ Haki Master. Okay. Y'all got to forgive me, man. I just be getting off from work. What's going on, Gene Gomez? What's happening, brother? Yeah, so you dead on point, Hockey Master. Um, you're dead on point, man. Because I went back and watched it, and I was like, God damn. I was like, George Cambosos, man, he is fast. High key. Gotcha. High key. And he's fast, man. I was like, shit. He was like really, um getting inside, throwing volume, and he was winning the drama of the fight. And that's what he's gonna try to do to Dev. Because I went back and watched the Mickey Bay fight. And all he's doing is, saying he's just, getting as many punches in, much volume as he can, and and hopping out. So he's got to jump in, and he's got to jump out. So what Devin's got to do, he's going to have to be super, super sharp. He's going to be on his A game. He can't let this guy get in there and get a flurry on him. He can't do it. He can't afford it. Um, if Devin, saying plays, he's going to have to fight like Shakur Stevenson, basically. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to control the range, and it's going to have to be so boring. You know what I'm saying? Because once George Kambosos get in, he's going to try to roughhouse Devin so he can get in a couple of more shots. You know what I'm saying? And you seen how rough that Teofimo Lopez fight was. It was ridiculous. You know. But can't. But I think that Dev, what I'm saying, he can't afford to lose no rounds to George Kambosos. He can't afford to let him flurry. He can't afford to make it look like, what I'm saying, he's doing well in the fight. Even though I believe Dev can win 2 minutes of each round, and I believe that Kambosos can come in there, hit him with 3 or 4 shots, and win that round. And I think that's what's going to happen if Dev, what I'm saying, don't come in there super sharp and stick and move. What I'm saying, the best of his ability. Gene Gomez says, he says Devin has to win super convincing. Cambosos in the is I guess you say is the champion, and he's at home field. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That is true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, what do you think Devin can do? I mean, what's going on, Colonel Loco? What's going on, my brother? Just chilling at home. I know you done put in your time, so I know you done did your thing, but I'm gonna drop the link in case you want to come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop that link. Yeah, man. Yeah, what can Devin do? You know what I'm saying, to offset that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he's gonna have to box like Shakur Stevenson, who barely gets touched. You know what I'm saying, and just stay on the outside. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he's gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if he mix it up with Cambosos, they're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, right? And then and he's got to deal with what I'm saying, all this bullshit, racist talk. You know what I'm saying? I know it's just George Cambosos trying to get in Devin's head. Or I mean, he could be actually, a racist asshole. He could just be that. You know what I'm saying? That could be his thing. You know what I'm saying? But one thing for sure is they don't know him like that over there in Australia, like we think he do. You know what I'm saying? People think that George Cambosos is some kind of, well known, boxing hero. You know what I'm saying? From I hear Tim Zoo is respected, and I hear that Jeff Horn was respected, but from what I hear, George Cambosos ain't shit in Australia. You know what I mean? So he's trying extra hard to paint. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney is like he the thug and he's the patriot for he's fighting for his country and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nobody ain't trying to hear that shit, man. You can see a scumbag. What's going on, BH? What's happening, man? A scumbag is a scumbag. I mean, he was just. I think I heard Blue when he did the Pacquiao interview where he was talking about Jeff Horn, real fucked up. So, he's talking about Devin Haney, what I'm saying, snitching on Teofimo Lopez, his countryman, like he's some kind of traitor. What's going on, Boxing Truth Serum? What's happening, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like he's some kind of goddamn traitor. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's like nobody don't want to hear that kind of bullshit, calling people rats and what I'm saying, just trying to drum up anything that's outside of boxing, just trying to change the perception. But to me, and in my opinion, he just makes himself look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just coming up, he's just throwing mud on the wall, and he's trying to see what's going to stick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But he strikes me as a weird ass dude. He's got a weird shaped head. Everything about him is just off. He's like a Adams family, type motherfucker or something. You know what I'm saying? He's just off. He look weird as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He just something wrong with that nigga. And I don't know what it is. It's just like it's almost like he a sociopath. Like he just got this fake mask on. Like he eat people and shit in his basement or something. There's a head, there's an arm. You know what I'm saying? If you go to his house, I'm saying got motherfuckers up in the crawl space. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like that kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because the perception that he gives off, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like fake. You know what I mean? When you meet somebody and they like faker than a motherfucker. You could tell they don't know when to laugh at jokes. It's like they just don't have a real personality. The shit is off. You know what I'm saying? That when you see George Caboso, it's like he's just putting on a facade. And I think even Devin said in the last interview, in the last press conference, he's like, "Hey man, just be yourself. It's okay." You know what I'm saying? What's up with this fake ass shit you always doing? You know what I'm saying? So I'll be glad when Devin whip his ass. You know what I mean? Boxing Truth Serum. What's going on, my brother? Peblo, what's happening? Yes, sir. Boxing Truth Serum says Ryan had his chance to fight Tank. He's a clown, ain't he though? I mean, ain't we tired of that like motherfuckers like this here coming into boxing, disrespecting the game, and they bigging up this business side of boxing, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the legacy. You know what I'm saying? They just putting on shows. And it's like, bro, what about the fans that's been dedicated to this shit? You know what I'm saying? People like us who sit up here and talk boxing all night long and shit like that. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They'll allow Tank to fight the Rollies of the world and build up motherfuckers that can't beat them. And also Tank re-signed with the motherfucker. So, what I'm saying, whatever happens, happens. That it's good for him. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna, I thought he was gonna what I'm saying, take control of his own career, and get these fights, go after these fights. But Mayweather, what I'm saying, he believe in that bullshit that Bob Arum had him under is fighting Mexicans and Mexicans nobody ever heard of because you can go to Mexico and you can fight 1,000 motherfuckers, man. You can find 1,000 motherfuckers. You can go to Cuba and find 1,000 motherfuckers. Now some of them better than a motherfucker. Now don't get me wrong, but they gonna vet that. They gonna Top Rank got some of the best matchmaking. What I'm saying, people. So and Mayweather as a matchmaker, he's probably unparalleled in that. What I'm saying, in that regard, looking out for Tank. You know what I'm saying. So if he goes back to Mayweather, I'm saying what I'm saying, he got the best matchmaker. What I'm saying, probably in the business and looking at Floyd Mayweather. And so he ain't got to worry about fighting. What I'm saying, the Devin Haney's and the Shakur Stevenson, even though that's what we expect of him. But since boxing is turning into a business, look like this is the way it's going, and look like the people are starting to accept it. Is what I'm saying. So Piblo says Devin Haney was happy. Teofimo lost to Cambosos, and to Cambosos because Haney got punished by Teofimo Lopez, inspiring says and knew he couldn't beat Teofimo Lopez. Right, right. Now let me read that again. Was happy Teofimo lost to Cambosos because Haney got punished. Huh? Say what? Wait a minute. Because Haney got punished by Teofimo inspiring and knew he couldn't beat bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, Pablo. I mean, we saw the sparring. So I mean, we're not supposed to believe our lying eyes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's incredible that people make these kind of statements. You know what I'm saying? When we see the footage, it's like, you know what I'm saying, try again, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all saw the sparring session. Come on, bro. Yeah, yeah, you could do better than that. Come on, George Gomez says he tried to be hard, crazy. What's that word? Crazy character. Yeah, he tried to be like he tried to be hard and shit. Yeah. Let me see. Boxing True Serum says those wild swings by Fortuna would catch Ryan, and he doesn't tuck his chin. Yeah, and that's a big thing about Ryan because he's been in the game long enough to pick up game from other fighters. Because if you fighting and you see something, you see all the fighters tucking their chin in because they don't get hit and learn how to slip punches. That's boxing 101, y'all. So you pick up these things, as a fighter. But Ryan, I don't think he's into it like that. I don't think he's, that means you're working on your craft. That means you're being aware of what's going on, with your camp, seeing what, the other people are doing, to make themselves better. And I don't think Ryan is interested in boxing like that. I think he just want to launch. I think he's using boxing to try to launch, other things, to make him rich, And that's why he isn't, getting any better. That's why he's not getting any better. And that's why he's fighting the Tugas of the world, and he's fighting these low ranked fighters, who are not as highly skilled. Okay, and Haki says, I don't know about that, Pablo. Yeah, let me see. And Boxer True Serum said Oscar forgot everyone but Winky. Yeah, but Winky was he was a different Winky, right? Man, that defense and them big long ass forearms, you couldn't you once he put that damn forearm shield up like Ugas, you couldn't hit that motherfucker. His body was just slim enough to get behind them forearms, and he was just a defensive, what I'm saying, whiz, what I'm saying, and he was, what I'm saying, people just didn't want to fight Winky like that. Plus, he went through a time where it wasn't like a lot of, what I'm saying, good people down there, junior welterweight and I mean not super welterweight. What I'm saying, there wasn't a lot of good people when he came through. Not a lot of exciting fights. So Pablo says Teofimo owned Haney in sparring. It was said by several credible sources that Teofimo knocks Haney head off his shoulders. He says Haney was said to never want to spar Teofimo ever again. That don't even sound right, bro. That don't even sound like Haney. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hear you, bro, but nobody believes you. I mean, we seen the sparring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like, I mean, shit. I could download the shit and show it to you. I could cover it on here. Maybe one day I'll do that for you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, it's not believable, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a broken record. But Teofimo Lopez talking about he won Tank Davis. Teofimo Lopez is not that good, bro. Teofimo Lopez is not that good. He's not mentally strong. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a hell of an athlete. I think he got some good intangibles. You know what I'm saying? I think he's explosive. I think he's got power. But, you know what I'm saying? He's not mentally strong, bro. And And only when he's, winning the fight, he's kind of like Mike Tyson, once he's winning, he'll do well. But once he's losing, his whole shit, just like Lomachenko. When he was beating Lomachenko and stuff, he was doing well. But when Lomachenko started coming back, he fell apart. We know this. Bro, do you realize you're in a hardcore boxing, forum? Come on now. I mean, we watched all of his fights. We watched all of the sparring. What are you talking about, bro? So Gene Gomez says Fortuna had enough Dominicans. Oh man. So he ready for Ryan ass. I believe Fortuna beat Ryan ass, bro. Boxing Truth said, Pueblo, you have misinformation. I'm like, I don't know where he think he is, bro. It's like, I mean, I don't know where he at, bro. I'm saying, I'm like, I mean, you can go tell that to the casual channels, bro. Nobody here believes that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pueblo says Haney don't want no part of TFM because he don't want to die in the road. Yeah, let me get him up out of here, bro. That's enough of that bullshit. Hey, somebody, hey, what? Don't I got some of my mods? Go ahead and time his ass. Let me just block his ass. It's like, I want to hear that bullshit. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, get his ass up out of here. Let's see. Make sure we got him going with the bullshit. All right. So we got rid of him. So he says, Oscar fought everyone but Winky. You got that. Fortuna, hard, rough Dominican. Yep. He won. I think that's a good fight though for Ryan. If he want to get some respect on his name, what I'm saying? Right now, what I'm saying, he ain't looking too good, what I'm saying? All his fights falling apart. And let me see. Fellow says Pebbles trolling. Yeah, man. So Ryan, once again with the clout chase shit, he said he wasn't gonna call out nobody unless he's actually gonna go through with the fight. And calling for Tank, what I'm saying, everybody see that crowd at the Barclays Center. Tank is a motherfucking star. You know what I'm saying? He is a star. When he stood up on the ropes, I don't know if y'all seen that footage and y'all seen how full the house was. I said, man, this dude, he could fight anybody he want. You know what I'm saying? Long as Mayweather production build him up. You know what I'm saying? And he'll make a stack of money. And that look like that's the direction that they're headed in. He says, Boxing Truth Serum says, Zab Pops probably be better for Dev, a lot more experience. You know what? That was something else I had heard, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying around the boxing circles. They were saying Bill Haney, even though, just like a lot of the boxing father trainers or whatever, you could take your son so far, but usually like they'll bring in another trainer, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like, siping off their skill, the other trainer skills, you know what I'm saying? And they're like in tandem, like train their son. But I understand. I think Devin do need, what I'm saying, I think he do need, somebody else besides his father to take him to the next level. And a lot of what Devin gets by on is his athletic ability, what I'm saying, and his physical build, what I'm saying, for that weight division, because he's long, he's fast, and he got crazy reflexes, what I'm saying, and he got great footwork. So that'll take you a long way. But see, because it's so weak at the top of 135, you got these people who should have never had the belt in the first goddamn place, because you got the Teofimo Lopez's of the world, what I'm saying, getting the belt. You got the George Cambosos of the world, what I'm saying, grabbing the belt. This is weak at the top, what I'm saying, and you got so many politics that's keeping the best fighters from, what I'm saying, fighting because of the different promotional companies, what I'm saying. Now we have a situation, what I'm saying, where say you got guys that's beatable with the belt, you know, in each division, except for maybe 147 and 154, you got questionable people at the top who got belts that could get their ass whipped if they just accept the fights, what I'm saying, of the guys around in each major bodies. You know what I'm saying? So, we just got a lot of politics going on. And, what I'm saying, Devin, what I'm saying, even Devin, when he gets the belt, what I'm saying, it's not really proven that he's the best in the division. What I'm saying? Because he's got to fight Tank, he's got to fight Shakur Stevenson, who would probably definitely accept that fight. What I'm saying? I believe Shakur would accept that fight in a minute. I don't know if Bob, what I'm saying, would set that up. What I'm saying? I don't know, but that would be a huge fight. I would love to see. Really, if you think about it, shit, with Frank Martin and you think about all the skilled people at 135, it's just hard to make those fights. And what I'm saying, Devin is gonna, he's gonna have a hard time, what I'm saying, unless he moves up to 140, because I know 135 is killing him to make that weight. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, we'll see. George, let me see. Gene Gomez says Tank is exiting. What is he exiting? Let me see. It says Boxing Truth Serum says To was tripping, made no adjustments, terrible. Yeah, yeah. So see, he thought he was gonna come in there. See, and we all know this. He thought he was just gonna go in there and bulldoze George Kambosos, but they must be didn't research. They must be didn't do the research, and that's what I'm thinking, because they must be didn't really look at his fights and seeing that this guy was a dog, you know. And Teofimo Lopez, what I'm saying, he got those belts and he became cocky and arrogant, and he forgot that he still got shit to work on. You know what I'm saying? He went in there thinking he could just knock this guy out, and he went in there and realized that there's different levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? When people are hungry and they coming after you, your shit, that what you want, they want that fame, they want that fortune, they want the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fight like hell to get it. And Teofimo Lopez wasn't in no condition for that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? No adjustments. George came in there working that jab, coming over with that motherfucking overhand right. He was busting Teofimo Lopez ass with that shit. I mean, he was catching them, coming in, catching them with the check left hook, double check left hook, lunging left hook. I mean, he was just hitting them with the kitchen sink, even, but he don't have no power. If he had power, he would have knocked your ass out. Let me see. George Gomez says these are changing the uh, the cassette, and it should help him. DH a change is always go. So these changing the cassette, it should help him. DH a change is always a go. Hmm. You have to rephrase that, cuz I don't know what that means. He says TO equals Victor Ortiz. Well, yeah, well, you know what? That's a good AF. That's a good, yeah. Yeah, I never thought of that. Victor Ortiz. Where is the hell is Victor Ortiz? Yeah, yeah. He kind of just mentally off. You know what I'm saying? Victor Ortiz was a tough motherfucker at one time. You know what I'm saying? But he just got broke down in the game. You know what I'm saying? He just lost his focus somewhere. And he even got the Mayweather fight and blew that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Tio got the bag, you know what I'm saying, and making all these different deals and trying to, scam the game behind Bob Aaron back. And Bob just let him run into the wall, you know what I'm saying? Because he tried to be sneaky, you know what I'm saying? And Bob just let him crash, you know what I'm saying? Boxing Truth Serum says Kambosos can throw six punches combos with Dev movement. Yeah, he can. He sure can. But you forgetting Devin got that 71-inch reach, bro. He's got that 71-inch reach. And you know what I'm saying? George Kambosos got a 68-inch reach. He's got to jump in, he's got to jump out. But Devin is just as quick as George Kambosos. He's a lot quicker than Teofimo Lopez. So that's why I said he have to fight like Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? And stay on the outside and just box. You know what I'm saying? And box purely. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to go in there like he did with uh or Jorge Linares. You know what I'm saying? And just box him clean. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I think he's gonna win because I think if you know what I'm saying, if George Kambosos get in a couple of licks, they're gonna try to give him the round. And Gene Gomez is exiting all the people that are fighting him. Yeah. Well, he re-signed. He re-signed with Mayweather, and we already know what Mayweather plan is. We know what the Mayweather plan is. What's going on, D Lucky? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel. He says 100%, 100. And Boxer Truth Serum comes back. He says Devin boxing skill would be too much for Georgie. I think so too. You know what I'm saying? But I think he can't get comfortable because George is an active. His work rate is ridiculous. His work rate, Camboso's work rate is crazy, bro. And he keeps coming. He keeps coming forward. And I don't think Dev is going to be able to put Cambosos on his back foot unless he just run into some shit like like your boy Rolly ran into Tank. So George Cambosos is going to have to run into some shit, and that's going to be good because we know Cambosos is going to come forward. You know, he been training with them damn middleweight, so he think he's invincible and shit. And I think he's going to run into it. I think he just and all Devin have to do is just box him, and you know, not mix it up. Don't get into any exchanges with George Cambosos. I think he'll be fine, but he's going to have to be totally alert. You know what I'm saying? Because George's going to try to bring everything. He's coming full force. To keep his status. It says AF says mental. Yeah, you're gonna have to be mentally focused. You know what I'm saying? Because this fight is for all the marbles. This is for undisputed. This is for history. And George Kambosos, he's one of the motherfuckers. He want his name up there. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where he gets two shots at it. Hopefully, if Devin whip his ass so bad, what I'm saying, that maybe Bob won't sanction the next fight. Uh, Gene Gomez says a change in training for Devin or any boxer is always good. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't change Derek James for EJ or what I'm saying, Jamel Charlo. I wouldn't change their trainers at all. I think he's doing a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? But you're right though, because Jamel, when he was under Ronnie Shields, you know what I'm saying, he was just boxing. But when he changed with Derek James, he found his power, what I'm saying, changing his technique, mixing up his technique with the knowledge of Ronnie Shields. So you're right about that. You know what I'm saying? You're right about that. You know what I'm saying? A change could be good. I think Lubin, you know what I'm saying? I think Lubin could use a change or something. You know what I'm saying? This is Box True Sister Laugh Out Loud. He's from he's from Sparta. Who knows where the hell George Kambosos is from? You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he just one of those drifters, what I'm saying, that just, what I'm saying, he come out the fog. What I'm saying? Nobody knows where the hell he come from, what I'm saying? He won't tell the truth of his background. He look Irish or some shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Just I ain't even gonna say it. I'll just about to say some dumb racist shit myself. You know what I'm saying? But he looked like he's Irish or something. He don't. Maybe he is from maybe he is Greek. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? He damn sure don't act like no damn Spartan. You know what I'm saying? So all that's bullshit. Because I do believe he was trying to duck this fight. He did not want to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up having to fight him anyway. He was begging to fight damn Lomachenko. He was begging for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying? He just, so Lomachenko, you know, he's getting old, bro. You know what I'm saying? These guys, this is a young, fresh group of guys coming in, and he's not going to be, he can still fight, but he's not going to be able to stand in there with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank done got his experience. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't fought the best guys, but he's got his confidence. And I believe he would knock out Lomachenko at this point in time. I think Lomachenko's on the downslide. He's not active, and I think he'd beat Lomachenko. Devin, you know what I'm saying? He's getting his experience in. I think he'd beat Lomachenko too. And you know what I'm saying? But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Once he come back from this war, see if he get in the mix. That's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? See how Lomachenko fares against this young group of lions. You know what I'm saying? What would he do? There's Stevenson right there, you know what I'm saying? So he can't go to 130, you know what I'm saying? 135, he got Devin, he's got Tank, you know what I'm saying? And he got, the Keyshawn Davises. He probably beat him right now, but he gonna need some more experience. It's just a lot of talent at 135 right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Lomachenko got to get back in the game, you know what I'm saying? But Devin, what do y'all think about George Cambosos them protesting the fact that his daddy was you know, training them over the phone and they shut that down. What y'all thought about that shit? That shit was crazy, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're trying to like really handicap Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I thought that was crazy. Because really, with Judah father there, he'll be okay. But just the fact that they tried to they did stop him from being able to train him over the phone. I thought that was like I thought that was kind of exposing what they're trying to do, and then to come out and lie and say that you tried to help his father get over here. You know what I'm saying? That's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And calling the man a rat and all this other kind of stuff, man, that shit is just over the top, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is crazy, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. This shit is gonna go down this Saturday. What the day is? Shit, I know I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it. Let me see. I be losing track, y'all, because I be driving so damn much. It's just Tuesday today. Okay. Okay, it's just Tuesday today. Mm. Did y'all see where Jamel Charlo and Tim Zoo are planning to fight? Let me see. Yep, that fight is gonna be on. I thought that maybe Jamel would move up. But I guess he said he's gonna go ahead and take care of Tim Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Because I would fight Tim Zoo before I fight Fundora. I tell you that. Because Tim Zoo, I don't think he's as dangerous as Fundora. And you know what I'm saying? That's a fight that he could win easily. You said that's not right. What you think Fundora? You think Fundora is easier than Tim Zoo? Gene Gomez? You think Fundora? I think Fundora is more dangerous than Tim Zoo. You know what I'm saying? What you think? Yeah, that was for you, Gene. I think Jamel should fight Tim Zoo first, you know what I'm saying? PCB win. What you referring to? What you referring to? Fundora? No, I said he's fighting Jamel is fighting Tim Zoo. Yeah, Jamel should be fighting Tim Zoo. You know he had like 90 days to make a decision. I think they even got a date. Let me see. I think they even got a date for it. Tim Zoo mandatory order by WBO. Yeah, he's fighting Tim Zoo. Time of fighting, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Do they have a date on it? Published. On, yeah, I hear you. Let me see. I don't see the date on Tim Zoo versus Jamel Charlo yet. Oh, let me see. Whom that will be allowed rematch proceed. Condition may place no later than May 14th. The winner agreed to face. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see no date on no set date, but that's who he's going to be fighting next. That's who Jamel Charlo going to be fighting next. Yeah, yeah, Fedora. Those dudes. You know what? Them dudes might be. I don't know about Tim Zoo, but I think Fedora. I think Fedora gonna be his biggest challenge yet. You know, that dude is a. You know, he's a phenomenon. You know, what I'm saying being that tall, having that reach, and having that work rate. You know, Jamel. I don't know if he's gonna fight him. You know, what I'm saying he might take care of Tim Zoo. He says. Ba says. He says. I think Fondora's tough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. That's what I'm saying. I think Tim Zoo, he got good power, but you know what I'm saying his defense ain't the best. He got a good variety of punches, but it's nothing that Jamil hasn't seen. You know, after coming off, I think Brian Castano is a better fighter than Tim Zoo. Tell you the truth, even though Tim Zoo got good size, you know what I'm saying, he got good reach and he's got good power. You know what I'm saying, but he don't. AF says he says Fundora can't fight backing up and doesn't defend well. Well, I mean, that's because he threw 1,000 punches. You know what I'm saying? He threw 1,000 punches coming forward. And, Lubin did catch him and floored him. And I think that's where Jamel Charlo wins the fight. Very well could be. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on, what Mel shows up. You know what I'm saying? If Mel can keep himself sharp, you know what I'm saying, in the fight, you know what I'm saying, if he can stay mentally focused and don't have no lapses and stay sharp like he is right now, he'll beat Fedora. But if we get that male that be slacking, if we get that male that be slacking, um, I don't know. Gene Gomez says Fedora should win. I mean, I think that'll be Mel biggest test. Tell you the truth. But in my opinion, Fedora, he can't really fight on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Mel, he'll pick up on that. So I'm pretty sure Derek James see that Fedora has a problem with his eyes when it comes to saying jabbing from the outside and fighting on the outside. He don't do too well. You know what I'm saying, when you're moving. And I think Jamel can give him that movement and box him on the outside to a win and even possibly knock him out. Because Fedora gonna run into it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Fedora ever faced any fighter with the kind of skills that Jamel Charlo has. You know what I'm saying? Jamel Charlo got a lot of boxing skills. So Gene Gomez says he says Devin should win on the counter punch. On the counter punch. Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. He has to fight like that. You know what I'm saying? Because George, he reacts to everything. You know what I'm saying? He's got some quick hands, bro. He got some fast hands. He got some fast feet too. You know what I'm saying? So he could get in there. He's explosive. BA says a focused male that fights with emotional intelligence hurts and possibly stops Fedora. He said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's going to have to be focused though. He's going to have to be focused and don't allow Fedora to use his size to overwhelm him with that work rate. You see how many uppercuts that Lubin took in that fight. That shit was ridiculous, bro. I mean, he was doing well, man, until he just got caught. You know what I'm saying? He just got caught one too many times, and it was over. Fedora hit him with like 100 goddamn uppercuts out of his face. You know what I'm saying? Everything was mangled. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Lubin, why did you sit in there with him, man? I don't think Mel would make that same kind of mistake. He got too much experience. I don't think he would make that same kind of mistake. You know what I'm saying? He got too much you know what I'm saying, too much experience for Fedora. Don't get me wrong now. I think Fedora will give him a good run, but Fedora seems to be the great white hope right now for the media, for old media. You know what I'm saying? They want Fedora to beat his ass and get him up out of there. He said, "Full kind of boxing. Did you watch Fedora versus?" Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, that's why I think Mel. That's why I think Mel beats him. Hell, I thought that's why I chose Lubin. I chose Lubin to beat Fedora because of that fight. But that was just a bad night for Fedora. I think that was just an off night for Fedora. You know, and that guy there, Clark, he looked horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was just a bad night for him. And that's why I picked Lubin. I thought Lubin was gonna go in there and knock out Fedora and expose him, but shit, Fedora exposed Lubin. You know what I'm saying? But Lubin just made he just made a really bad decision. You know what I'm saying? He thought the knockdown gave him fake confidence, that flash knockdown. So he thought he could just stand in there and knock out Fedora. And Fedora wasn't having none of that shit. He was like, nah, nah, it ain't like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that, bro. He's like, I'm the real deal. And I think he is, you know what I'm saying? But I just think Jamel Charlo experience and him being at the top of his game with the experience, he's in a zone right now. And he's staying active. You know what I'm saying? He would beat Fedora. You know what I'm saying? He says BA says Lubin fight strategy was yeah, exactly. He chose violence and he didn't win. He stood in the paint and chose violence. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the Indian, you know what I'm saying, that stood at the bridge on Predator and he had the big knife and he cut his chest, you know what I'm saying, and stand there for the goddamn Predator and the Predator came and ripped all his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to Lubin. You know what I'm saying? He stood in the middle of the ring, you know what I'm saying, and he planted his feet in the ground. He said, "Come on, come on." And that's when Fedora just ripped his ass. Just tore his ass up. You know what I'm saying? He should have kept boxing. And I think if he would have boxed, he would have been okay. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have won a decision. But you know what I'm saying, he just didn't make the right decision. You know what I'm saying? It was just a bad and his corner was telling him, you know what I'm saying? His corner was telling him the right shit to do. But these fighters at times they think they got it. Or you know what I'm saying, or they get a feel for the fight. Sometimes, they too brave for their own good. And sometimes you just need to listen to your corner, just like Jamel in the first Brian Castano fight. You know what I'm saying? He thought he had it. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was going to do his own thing, and he ended up almost losing the fight. You got to listen to people on the outside can see things that you can't see. BA says Fedora's strategy may be to pressure and walk Mel down. We've seen what that approach got Castano in the second fight. Yeah. Also, what's his name? Jason Rosario. Also, Jason Rosario. He tried to do that shit. So that shit don't work on Jamel Charlo. Now I think it's a little bit different with Fedora because you got to stay out of his range. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the out way. You got to stay on the outside so he can't get over you and use that goddamn volume on your ass. But see, when you get on the outside of Fedora, like I said, he's not that accurate. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he can see very well. You know what I'm saying? The way he missed punches from the outside, you know what I'm saying? It's like he nearsighted or something. You know. So once you see a fighter got that weakness, don't fight to his strength. You fight to his weakness. And that's the mistake that Lubin made. You know what I'm saying? He made that mistake. You know. So shit. Let me see. Who looking forward to that Triple G Canelo fight? You know they're gonna fight a third time. And I think what it was, I think that's gonna be a good fight. Joe Smith versus Bitterbeef, Arthur Bitterbeef. That shit is gonna be a good fight, y'all. I mean, I know everybody think, I think Arthur Bitterbeef gonna knock out Joe Smith Jr. But that's gonna be a good fight. And I think who is it watching that fight? Anthony Yard. I think Anthony Yard wants the winner, and Bivol. I think they're petitioning. I think Bivol wants the winner of that fight. That's going to be some good shit right there. You know, I think Bivol beats Joe Smith. You know what I'm saying? I think he knocks Joe Smith out, and then if Bivol, I think Bivol has a chance to beat Arthur Beterbiev. He says, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bivol with all them skills, I mean, he would turn the shit out of Bivol. You know what I'm saying? He would turn the shit out of Bivol. He would stay on the outside and just box him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, not to get caught with some of that shit Bivol be bringing, man. And Bivol, once he hits you, man, it's like, taking 5 hits or something. That dude, he just got incredible power, you know. But Anthony Yard is trying to get up into the mix, you know what I'm saying? I miss seeing my boy Anthony Yard. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Yard was the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Until, he just got stamina problems. And he could have beat Sergey, but he said he just punched himself out, you know what I'm saying? So I would love to see Anthony Yard get back up in the mix. Even though I don't really think he can hang with a Bivol or Better BF, I would like to see the fight though. I say I would love to see that shit. Yes, sir. I would love to see that. He think Bivol fought and defeated Joe Smith and defeated. Did he? Did he fight Joe Smith? Nah, did he? Let me see. Wait 1 second. Let me see. Did he beat Joe Smith? I don't remember that fight. Let's see. Let's see. Joe Smith. My dang phone a little slow. Joe Smith. Let's see. Cause some of my phone acting up, man. Let me see. Yeah, my phone acting up. Let's see. Joe Smith. It's Joe Smith Jr. Let's see. What up? What up? Who's real? What's going on, bro? Just checking out, see if Bivol fought and beat Joe Smith. Let's see. Uh, 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 let's see. Yeah, he sure did. That was 2019. He sure did. So if Bivol beat him, you know what I'm saying? If if Bivol beat Joe Smith, he about to take a ass whipping, right? Hell, I didn't even see that damn Sullivan Barrera fight. Shit, but Sullivan Barrera, he was beat by Andre Ward anyway. I remember when he knocked Bernard Hopkins out the damn ring. Yeah, he sure did. Shit, I don't remember that fight though. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. But people wasn't really watching, checking for 175 at that time. When Ward retired, what I'm saying? People wasn't really checking for 175 like that. And Bivol, you know what I'm saying? He don't really stand out, what I'm saying, is, you got to kind of watch. What's going on, Sosa? What's happening with you, my brother? Y'all go subscribe to my man. boxing.
What's up, bro?
You know what I'm saying? What's happening, bro?
What you talking about when
You know what I'm
Bernard got
saying?
knocked? You talking about when Bernard fought Joe Smith? I said, what you was
Yeah,
talking about when Bernard and Joe Smith fought? When Bernard said he was the first
yeah,
person to
yeah,
say he had never let a white boy beat him. He said, I ain't Roy Jones. I ain't gonna let no white boy beat me. Joe Smith knocked that nigga through the damn ropes.
yeah. He sure did.
But
I mean, I
see,
couldn't believe that shit. I was like,
Joe wasn't a damn boxer. He just had power. Like he was like a Deontay Wilder. He ain't really got no skills, but he got some power. And for a white boy, he was hitting hard. He had some bricks for hands. And hell, he was still working a 9 to 5 construction job. You feel me? So like,
yeah,
Joe, Joe Smith's still a damn worker. He still works in the streets. Like he still works
yep,
a 9 to 5.
shit. He just got good power. I think he about to take a ass whipping when he fight Better Beef. What do you think?
Yeah, but I think he can neutralize Better Beef though. Like Better Beef should have lost already. Like old boy, he gave up on us, man. Plus all that damn blood,
Oh
like
yeah, you talking about
so,
Marcus? You talking about
yeah, but they
Marcus
should have
Brown?
stopped that shit though. Like that, they got all that damn blood bleeding on people and shit like that, bro. It's a damn rule, man. Like they would have been stopped that shit if it was a black guy bleeding like that, bro. Like motherfuckers don't want all that
Yeah,
blood all over them. Like with Wilder and them. Like they be letting them damn people bleed all over you, bro. Like it's shit in people's blood now. Like there is diseases and shit in people's blood. Like they supposed to allow some blood, but they ain't supposed to be allow you to get buckets of blood dumped every damn where. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah,
like I said, Marcus Brown, he had that fight. He was going by the Derrick
yeah.
James
You,
plan, but then,
you,
huh?
he fucked around and he stopped moving. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. But you know, it was
he
all that
stopped
blood
moving.
everywhere too, though.
Yeah, and who was training him? When
Derrick James.
yeah, Derek James was training him, telling him the
Yeah.
goddamn jab. Yeah,
And for the first half of the fight, he was doing what Derrick said. He was busting them up. But like I said, that fight should have got stopped earlier, dude.
yeah,
It should have even never got to that spot right there. Like, come on now, man. This man's sickly and sweaty and sticky with all your goddamn blood. Come on, bro.
uh-huh.
Most fights would have been stopped that shit.
Hey, what did you hear about them stopping Devin's dad from virtually training his son over the phone?
They told me he couldn't do that either.
They wouldn't complain about that shit.
Cambosos, bro. Like my boy Champside said, he brought up a good point though, right?
Uh-huh.
And they doing it right in front of us. See, they trying to
Yep.
label Devin a bad guy, even though Cambosa's doing all the bad guy shit. Like, like the newspaper they had the jailbreak and everything, even though it didn't have shit to do with the damn fight. But they labeling Devin a bad guy. They trying to put this stigmata over him, and the reason why they doing that, they already setting it up for the play. See,
Right.
they already got Devin labeled as a bad guy. So if we rob him, it's okay because he's a bad guy anyway. See, that's what they're doing. They're setting it up right in front of our eyes, and most people are falling for this shit. See, they labeling Devin Haney as a bad guy, and so we're gonna think Devin Haney's a bad guy. Not us, that's pure boxing fans, but the casuals, they're gonna be looking like,
Yeah.
okay, so what? He's a bad guy anyway. Because usually when people see a bad guy get messed up, they don't care because he's a bad guy anyway. You know what they say? But so when Devin get robbed, oh, he was a bad guy anyway. That's what they doing. That's
Right.
why they setting him up to be a bad guy because they know they about to rob him. The government of Australia is paying for this fight, bro. When have you known a government to pay for a fucking damn championship belt? They are funded. No network bought the fight. The Australian government bought the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You need to wake the fuck up. The Australian government bought this fight, and people forget where Australia come from. Like they don't want to let nobody with no damn record come over there, but they was a penal colony.
Right.
Australia was the penal colony for the damn European settlers. They used to ship people that was in damn terror, like motherfuckers that was irreproachable, incorrigible. They sent them to that island to die. It was a penal colony.
Hmm.
Now they think they better than everybody. Come on, man. People need to wake up.
Yep.
Hold on
That's
one
that.
second. Get something to drink. Go ahead. I'm
They
still
what?
here. Hold on. I'm getting something to drink.
Hmm. Yeah. There was there was a penal colony. You know what I'm saying? And it's just weird because people like Martha Stewart, they convicted, but they still get to go over there. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of contradictions going on, and say not to make. I hate to make Devin sound like a victim, but you know what I'm saying. They really did. They look like they really trying to set him up. You know what I'm saying, for the fall, and it's just sad that they got a young guy that age. You know what I'm saying, really trying to dare to be great, and they're trying to do everything they can to you know what I'm saying, to take it from him. But he's gonna go over there, and I think he's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be able to box. You know what I'm saying? George Kambosos, and I think he's gonna be able to win it all. Then he's gonna have to come back, turn around, and do it again. And I just think Devin can do it. You know, I believe in him. You know what I'm saying? I think he got that kind of skill, and I think he got that kind of willpower. I think he'll special fight. If he's a special fighter, he'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out. But if they just take it from him, rob him, you know what I'm saying? That's the way they're gonna have to win. That's the way they're gonna have to do it because I don't see George Kambosos beating Devin Haney. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I also was talking about your boy Jamel got in the fight Tim Zoo. I was talking about that too. That's gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? As long as I think for long as it lasts, I think Mill size up Tim Zoo real fast. I think he sizes up Tim Zoo real fast and get his ass up out of there. You know. Tim Zoo, he's been talking mad trash for a while. Calling Jamil pussycat instead of a lion. So I was like, I thought
Yeah,
that was funny.
yeah, Jamel need to go ahead and just take him up out of here. It's gonna be easy with
Say what?
struggle with Terrell Gashea. So yeah, you're in a whole different ball game now, buddy.
I can't hear you.
I said if you struggle with Terrell Gashea, you're in a whole different ball game now.
It's like you real low.
I said if you struggle with Terrell Gashea, you fighting Terrell Gashea up to the 10th power now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I agree. Because Terrell Shell, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no, he ain't no top dude.
He's a gatekeeper.
Uh,
He's a C-class fighter that get passed around.
you got a headset on or something?
Now hold on.
And that's true. If you struggle like that, against Terrell Shaw, he's not gonna be able to hang in there with Jamil Charlo. I just don't see it. So I don't know why they're like pushing this fight so hard when I don't see nothing amazing about Tim Zoo, except for the fact that maybe because they want somebody they can control somebody, they want the look, he's got the right complexion, that they want to be undisputed. I think the Pandora fight would just be way more off the chain. I think that's a way more dangerous fight for Jamel. If I was Jamel, say probably be, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I would like to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he already made undisputed, so he might as well defend the belts. You know what I'm saying? Just like if Errol Spence Jr. if he Boots. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Yeah, I think so too, Gene Gomez. I think so too. Who's real says, what I want to know is what did Zoo do to deserve a shot at Undisputed? You know how it go, man, with them rankings. You know them rankings ain't real. Come on now. He was birthed by his dad. You know, his dad, legendary. What is his name? Beat Jab. I mean, Beat Zab. What's his name? What is that his name? Um, Man, I'm getting old, bro, and I watched all them damn fights. What is that name? Beat Zab ass and shit. Had Zab on them crazy ass legs. Shit, that was whipping his ass though. Costa, Costa. He's Costa's son, so he has a boxing royal pedigree. So they're gonna move him up the ranks fast, just like Muhammad Ali. Y'all think that's Muhammad Ali's son? I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you got a name, what I'm saying, you're gonna move up the ranks fast, like uh, Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. and like Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know what I'm saying? If you come out of that boxing pedigree, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna move up fast. Boots, you know what I'm saying? He got a boxing pedigree, and he's about to go for shoot for a title. So if you got a name in boxing, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna put you up there. You know what I'm saying? The greatness is expected of you. You know what I'm saying? Constitution's a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But Tim Zoo, he wants to make his own name. You know what I'm saying, from under his father. But I don't think I think he in the wrong division. I think he should be up there at 160 if he's gonna try to make a name for himself. Somewhere weak where he can move up real fast. He says JV says need to go watch Tim Zoo fights. I didn't say Tim Zoo was great, man. um, well, in my opinion, what he does well, Tim Zoo, he uses size. He uses size, what I'm saying, well, you know. He has the intangible. He has some power. He has a good little variety of punches. He's not that good at range control yet. I can see him getting better. You know what I'm saying? Getting better, but he's a work in progress. I know. Yeah. Because Costume's such a natural. He's not a mover. He's not a mover like his dad. You know, his dad. His dad could have been a black guy. You know what I'm saying, in the ring. The way he moved. You know what I'm saying? The way he moved and the way he slipped punches. Oh yeah, Bruce got everything, bro. That Jerome Bruce Ennis is a nightmare. He's a nightmare for anybody. He got everything, man. Movement, hooks, jab, punching in combinations, footwork, speed, power. He got everything, bro. That kid, you know, after Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford leave, he's going to take over. He's going to take over that entire division because I don't see Virgil Ortiz fighting him. His camp don't want to fight Boots. Um, who at 147 could give Jerron Boots a run for his money? You know what I'm saying? After those two guys leave, Keith Thurman already said he don't want to fight Boots. He already said he's not going to fight him. Which would I think he want that Keith Thurman fight. Let me see who else. Nah, I think he's gonna take over the division once them guys leave. And then he's gonna follow him up to 154 because I believe he want that Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think Showtime. I think one of those fights Yeah, so it'll be close. It'll be close. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't think Virgil Ortiz would give Boots a good fight right now. That's why they got him fighting what is called Avalanche Abslansky. What is called? He's right. That's a good fight. Abslansky or some shit like that. That's gonna be a good fight for Virgil Ortiz to get back into the mix. Fucking with Boots, he gonna end up quitting boxing. I mean, that kid is so damn sharp. Excuse me, y'all. That kid is so sharp that you know what I'm saying, that they're gonna be avoid them now. So you know what I'm saying, even Custody Clayton, you know what I'm saying, really didn't want to fight him. You saw how Custody Clayton was looking in that fight. He was looking so damn scared. He was looking he was looking terrified. He was looking so damn terrified. You know what I'm saying? I think Boots just you know what I'm saying, this guy put him out of his misery. So I really don't see who else could give him a go. What's going on, Don? What's going on? Welcome to the show, bro. So I really don't see anybody else who can mess with him, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see, how the division play itself out. I don't see anybody from 140 trying to move up besides Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor probably going to try to go for that WBO belt. I can see, Boots, saying getting maybe the IBF. Yeah, yeah, Teal caught that Tank, but come on, he's the top rank. I mean, how is that going to work? Bob, so how is that going to work? What I'm saying, with Mayweather and top rank. What I'm saying, they already got history. You know, I don't see that deal. I think Teal went to that fight. I think he got enamored with what how big a star Tank really is, and he got jealous seeing all them people selling out that arena, and now he wants to clout chase Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't get that fight. And on the other side, he act like such a bitch when he got the belts. You know what I'm saying? He act like such a damn bitch and didn't want to give nobody an opportunity. So even if they could make the fight, you know what I'm saying? I mean, would you really want Teofimo Lopez? You know what I'm saying? Back at the top again. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see him fight again, but I don't want to see him win nothing to stop up the hold up box. That's kind of like what Keith Thurman did. Just holding up the damn sport. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us from these fights. Oh, there you go. What's going on?
All right, I had to switch from my iPhone to my iPad Pro.
Okay, that's what's good,
Hey, I
bro.
just put the link to my channel in there. If you can pin it somewhere, people can see what it is. If you can, I just put it in there because I don't know how to damn put it in there and then go. I had to leave up out of here when I got to post it again. I don't know how to do all that. I don't think I can do it that way.
All you have to do is leave a comment, bro. Just leave a comment.
I did
Okay.
in the chat or where?
Yeah, just leave a comment in the chat.
Yeah, I did. You see it, don't you?
Uh-uh.
You don't see the comment I just put in the chat? I put two of them in there
I'm scrolling down right now. Let's see. No, I don't see
before I
it.
came in.
Hey, this send in another one. I mean, I don't see it. Let's see. Gene Gomez is true, and Gene Gomez says no at top. No, no, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to see these guys who don't want to make the fights. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo
I thought
Lopez
I was
out.
behind. I thought I was behind who Israel's because I see him there. I was behind him.
No, I see JV. I see JV, and I see Gene Gomez. You know what I'm saying? Just put in another comment, bro.
Oh yeah, all right.
He said, I don't see the link. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had dropped the link for you. Let's see. Gene Gomez says, guys, nice. Gotta go. Hope the guy in the hospital is better. Oh yeah, yeah. That's Ben Israel. Yeah, he sound like he sound like he be toe back. You know what I'm saying? Drunk. You know what I'm saying? When he talks, but I try to let him get his stuff off. You know what I'm saying? He's a really good dude. Oh yeah, yeah. I think he just sagged off. I think he just sagged off to put
You
it
see
in.
it now?
No, who's real was just asking about your link. No, I don't see it.
Well, damn. Am I blocked on your shit? Because I just sat there and put it in there right below the stream yard.
No, you're not blocked at all. No, you're not blocked. I mean, your link from last night went in. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I saw your comment last night with a link.
Yeah, well, I don't know because I commented 3 times on that thing.
I mean, you see it in there? I mean, I don't see it.
Yeah, I see it in the chat. Like I see it.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I don't see it either, but I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. I told him just leave a comment in there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all to the good. I mean, I saw him last night when he left the link, but I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I see you now. Yeah, I see. I don't know what you did, but yeah, it's here now. Yeah, I don't know what you did, but
Bro, I
it's
must be
there
blocked.
now.
On your channel might got me blocked, bro. Because I just sat there and had a conversation with everybody in there. Who Israel, Gene Gomez.
I've never blocked nobody but
I'm
Troy.
sorry, it might have been done by mistake or something. Because I'm typing like hell in there.
I mean, if you were blocked, you wouldn't be able to leave that.
Nah, when you block, you can leave shit, just nobody will see it but you.
I don't even see it on there. I mean, I see those two, but I didn't see the. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't block. I didn't block you or nothing like that.
Oh, I ain't saying you did. I'm just saying it must have damn did something. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, I see those two. So what do you? Oh, man. Hmm. Yeah. So let's move on. Let's see. So what else? Okay. Oh, you just posted it. Yeah. So what else we got going on? You got Callum Smith coming back. Let's see. Um, nobody seen. Yeah, I can see the link. Yeah, I see it.
Crazy. It's crazy. Some people say they see me and some people don't.
I see it.
Oh, now you see it?
Yeah, I told you I saw it.
I thought at first you said you couldn't see it.
At first, I couldn't see it, but whatever you did, I could see the last one, two, three that you put in. I
But
don't
you
know. Maybe it's the internet where I'm at.
or maybe it's the way my damn name look. Like like it don't belong there sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, see,
Cause some
Don, he said you can see it.
Yeah, cause sometimes I scroll right past and I'm like, oh no, I spoke right there.
Sometimes this shit be. I mean, like my headset don't even work no more, so I just talk over the computer now.
Yeah, but like I was saying before I got off, I'm sorry about that, y'all. But what I was saying is they putting the narrative right in our face, y'all. They putting Devin Haney to be a bad guy. So when they rob him, people are not gonna feel bad because they like, okay, people love when shit happens to the bad guy. They keep trying to post this narrative like he's a rat. Come on, man. I'm a street nigga. I'm a street nigga. I've been a street nigga my whole life. Plus, I was a boxer. But when a motherfucker's a rat, it's either if you not a rat, the motherfucker call you rat. You gotta handle that beef. Or if a nigga's a rat, motherfuckers gotta handle that beef. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers think you call a motherfucker a rat. That's a serious thing. Like in prison, you can't call a motherfucker a bitch or a rat. That's
You
knife
turn
play.
yourself up. You turn yourself up. Upper echelon.
All right, can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
All right. In prison, you can't call nobody no bitch or no damn rat. That's knife play. If you say that to any real man, you got knife play in prison. Just like on the street, you can't call a man a bitch or a rat. Those, or you don't invite a person to a part of your body like kiss my ass or suck my dick. That shit you just don't say to a real man,
Right.
or you gonna have problems. And first off, Devin Haney or Cambosis don't live that life to be calling nobody a fucking rat. For one. For two, the shit Devin said, he was gossiping. He wasn't ratting. He was being a gossip, just like Cambosis was. Because I'm pretty sure Cambosis, because I'm pretty sure Cambosis, damn, this shit, they're echoing. This got feedback. But I'm pretty sure Cambosis was in that damn DMs gossiping right along with Devin ass about Tiafimo Lopez. But
Mm.
let's do this, Cambosis. You sit here telling what Devin did. So technically, you are the rat because you ratting them out right now. If you want to be, in case in point, if we want to be technical and get down to the nit and the grit of the situation, you ratting on Devin now. Technically, if we want to go by what a rat is, you're telling. See,
Right.
you and Devin was gossiping, but you
Mm.
telling, you putting them on Front Street. You're telling, you're snitching, you're ratting,
Right.
and then you talk about against his fellow American. What did you do against Joseph Horn? You
Uh
trained
huh.
with a Manny Pacquiao to beat him in your own country. Instead of going down to help your own countryman, you're training Manny Pacquiao, your countryman's biggest fight in his career. And you're training against him to help the man beat him. So don't start talking about country loyalty and all that shit because you the biggest scum bucket of it all. You went against the country's bread and butter to damn help your own self. So don't try to act like you such a damn motherfucking pro country ass person now. Don't do that. Because you was pro dollar when Manny Pacquiao had you training to beat Joe Horn. And now y'all trying to face and make Devin to be the villain. So when y'all rob him, it'll be okay because nobody cares what happens to the bad guy.
Right.
When shit happens to the bad guy, people often rejoice. So that's all they doing. They're building this narrative to make Devin to be such a bad person when he's the one with decorum and he's been handling himself like a true champion, a true man. while Cambosis is having tantrums and having fits and showing himself to be a lot less smaller of a man than Devin. See, he's nervous. So he's a
Yep.
beta male. And when beta males get around alpha males, they have nervous energy and they lash out. And he's lashing out trying to elicit a reaction from Devin. But Devin's not rewarding him, so that's making him even more mad, throwing even
Yep.
more tantrums. So Devin's gonna have to just lock in. He's gonna go for broke. And I'm saying he's probably gonna have to put that man on his ass at least 4 times or at least 3 times and or knock him out because they already got the place set up to rob because everybody loves it when the bad guy takes the bullet. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You know, see, for the casual fans, they're not hardcore boxing fans. So they really don't know all this, what I'm saying? So whatever he says, what I'm saying, it's taking that face value because, what I'm saying, they don't really know all this history about him, Manny Pacquiao, and all this shit. All they know is what he's saying, that the man is a rat, what I'm saying? So he's trying to change public opinion, like you say. So, what I'm saying, if Devin go out there and whip his ass for 10 rounds and the judges say nope, what I'm saying, and give it to Cambosos, it won't be a problem because, what I'm saying, they already done pinned him as a thug. They done already pinned him, what I'm saying, as what I'm saying, the guy that should lose. So, what I'm saying, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, Devin, he's got to go out there, just do what he can, what I'm saying, that's box. What I'm saying, and do it the best to his abilities, and he can't control the judges. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, and the sad part is he's got to do it 2 times. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad part.
That ain't really the sad part because if you do it good enough the first time, it ain't gonna be no second time.
You
Because
don't
I'm gonna
know
tell you
that
right
until
now,
it comes.
no, I'm gonna tell you I know that because Bob Arum first off don't believe in rematches, and see Bob Arum trumps all that bullshit they signed because Ludabella and damn Cambosis is trying to get on with ESPN. Bob Arum is the gateholder for ESPN, and if ESPN is not going to take that fight, if Bob Arum say they're not going to take that fight, then it's not going to be a rematch. What Bob
Well,
Arum can sit there and tell him, okay, you just lost pretty bad. We don't want to air that fight right there. Maybe you need to take another fight, get back in the win column before you come back. Bob Arum will do that shit right there.
you don't think now you don't think that it depends on how the fight does financially.
No, because Bob already has his own plan, and like Ludabella's starting to see that now because he thought Bob was on the damn same side as him, but no, Bob got what he's been wanting for the last 4 years. He's wanted to sign Devin Haney. Now he has Devin Haney signed, and see, he has Devin Haney in what we call the Matrix because he has Devin Haney to a multi-fight deal of his choosing. So now he can keep Devin for as long as he wants to, because if Devin don't sign another contract, Bob ain't got to pick that last fight with Devin. And see, he sees a more lucrative opportunity because Devin is
You
already
kind of
made his
cutting
money.
out. You kind
Okay,
of cutting. So, yeah.
okay. He see a more lucrative opportunity because Devin is already pre-made already. Devin already has a following somewhat. Devin is already kind of established. And
Hmm.
with Top Rank, they established young fighters. So
Yep.
now Bob already has a pre-established fighter. He's gonna milk him because Devin Haney is not Terrence Bud Crawford. Devin Haney, he does the photo shoots. He does go out there and try to market himself.
Hmm.
So Bob Aaron just got another Terrence Crawford that will market himself. So he sees that as a lucrative investment because he has Devin at such a young age. And he's going to get as much as he can off of that man before he lets him go.
Yep.
He can't really
So
put that kind of
so
stock in Cambosis because Cambosis is liable to fail if he fight any of the other top guys. He fight Tank, he's out of here.
so
He
you
fight.
think so you think it don't matter about the second fight?
We're not going to see an immediately rematch.
Mm.
If Devin beats him soundly enough, ain't nobody going to be calling for that. The Australian government is not going to be calling for that because he's going to be done to embarrass the Australian people. And they're not going to
Right.
sit there and call for him to get embarrassed again. They already don't like black people there.
So really, it's on Dev. You know what I'm saying? He got to go out there and perform.
He
He
has to
got
take no breaks. He has to go full throttle and hit that nitrous oxide on his ass.
to.
I hate to say it like that, but I'm serious.
No, I mean, I've said, an hour ago, he's gonna have to go balls to the wall, but I think he's gonna have to box like Shakur Stevenson. I don't think he can allow Joe Cambosos to get off them little flurries. You know what I'm saying? To be throwing, and jumping on the inside and getting off a couple of combinations.
See,
Because
Cambosis,
I can see
Cambosis. Go ahead.
Devin winning 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the 3 minute round, and seeing George Kambosos winning, the last 30 seconds, and they giving the round to motherfucking George
That's
Kambosos.
what he's preparing for. You see Karen Bosu, you watch it the way he's training. He's training for little 20-second intervals of fight. So you know when they get down to 20 seconds, that's when Cambosa's going to jump in and try to go balls to the wall and
Hmm.
try to steal rounds. Like a lot of fighters do it that way. So
We
when
hey,
Devin,
we call it the Brian Castano complex.
yeah, so what Devin need to do is be prepared for George to try that and catch his ass when he's trying to do that shit. Because that's what he was doing against Teofimo. You know, near the end of the rounds, he would let off a little flurry.
Hmm.
That's like Floyd. Floyd keep his eyes on the damn clock the whole time. And when the round's almost done, he leaves a lasting impression in front of the judges.
Yeah,
You got to always.
I think your boy Keith Thurman was trying to do that shit too.
Yeah, he was, but Thurman is only one Floyd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to
Yeah,
get me some water too.
yeah, I'm drinking some ice water myself. Shit's
So,
refreshing.
so you think they're gonna go through with that Tim Zoo fight?
I mean, he did take step aside money, and he did allow for Charlo to become undisputed. So I feel like get a man his just dues. I mean, he deserved it. He earned that. So he earned that ass whooping. Give it to him. Because he been talking real fucking greasy.
Yeah, he sure has. You see, he got a lot of confidence, man. You think he knows something we don't know?
Yeah, he know how to lay down. That's all
So
he
he want that. So you think he want that payday?
no. What he think is he think he like I'm gonna tell you like this: when you outside looking at a fight, you see a lot more things you don't see when you're in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like shit looks easier from the outside looking in. Like yeah, if I was I would do this. If I would do that.
You cutting out. You cutting in and out. So I don't think nobody can hear you.
Hold on, let me see what a mic at on this thing. How it sound now?
Sound better, a little better.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, that's the thing with fans and people that
yeah.
never
Sound
box.
good. Sound good.
Okay. With fans and people that never box, they sit there and look at a boxing match, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're looking at it from the outside looking in, you see a lot more than you would see when you're in the ring. So people have 1,000 IQ when they're watching from afar. But when you're in the ring, you ain't got but like a 81 IQ. I know IQ don't go up over 200, but I'm just saying. Like, you see this and that shot, you be like, well, I would have parried, I would have did this, I would have did that right there. But when you're in real time, and when and the shots is coming at you, you don't have time to think about that because you reacted. That's like when people are playing baseball. If you think about it, a person cannot swing a bat and hit 100-mile fastball by the time the dude throws it, you see it and do it. What they doing is hitting off instinct. When a baseball player is throwing 100-mile-an-hour fastball, you anticipating where you think that ball is going to be when you swinging that bat. There's nobody that can sit there and watch that ball and swing the bat and hit it. Nobody's that fucking fast. You feel what I'm saying? And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of sports is anticipation. Like a good counterpuncher has great anticipation. But when you in that ring, it's a whole lot different when you're getting hit and you feeling that pain. And then you have to try to anticipate and see Tim Zoom, his first fight over in America was Terrell Gaucher. And you know, some people had Terrell Gaucher as an elite fighter back in the day. but he ain't been shit since he got out the Olympics. I'm just being honest. And Terrell Gaucher is not a big puncher at all. Tim Tszyu got dropped by Terrell Gaucher, who is not a puncher.
In the first round. He
First
dropped
round,
him in the first round.
exactly. And see, he felt like he got stronger and walked through Terrell Gaucher, right? So he feel like if he got stronger and walked through Terrell Gaucher, he thinking, okay, this is what they have to offer me. See, he's thinking Charlo. He's comparing Charlo to Gaucher when these are two different sides of the street. Like I think Erickson Lubin would beat that boy. To be honest, and I'm just being honest, right? And I think Lubin would beat Tim Tszyu because he really doesn't have no defense, and his offense is basic fundamental. Like it's like an ABC rapper. Like it's basic 1-2 walk forward. Like he ain't really got no parry. He don't really catch the shot. All he doing is a come forward. He's like a Virgil Ortiz. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's like a basic Mexican fighter. Not saying all Mexican fighters are basic, but he just got like the basic Mexican fighter fundamentalist, like a Ricardo Mayorga or somewhere. Like he's just a come forward bull type, use brute strength fighter. That's all he is. Like if Terrell Gaucher had any kind of pop on his fight, on his punches, that would have been a whole different fight. But since he didn't, Tim Tszyu was able to walk him down and beat him like he owed him something. It's not gonna happen with Charlo. Charlo's a monster. Charlo has power in both hands. Charlo has lateral movement. Charlo can set traps. And Charlo can take a punch. And you haven't seen nobody walk through Charlo shots. He's trained by the great Derek James. So he's a body bruncher, like Earl Spence. If you're not walking through Earl Spence either, right? You ain't seen nobody walking through Earl Spence shots, did you? Can you hear
Nope.
me?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of in and out. You kind of in and out.
Maybe I need to go to my Bluetooth. But you don't see
Yeah,
nobody
it's
walk.
just like. Go ahead.
You don't see nobody walk through Charlo shots. Now before
Nope.
When he was with Ronnie, he was more of a boxer. He didn't have no knockouts. He only had like 4 knockouts in like 17 fights with Ronnie Shields. Like he got
Yeah.
all them knockouts with Derek James. And Derek James built them boys for success. He built them for body destructive power. And that's what they practice. They body snatchers for real. And I just feel like Tim Tszyu won't make it out of 5 rounds. See, he gonna come in there with that basic ass fight style. He gonna be like Erickson Lubin. He wasn't ready. Remember, everybody kept telling Lubin, "You're not ready for Charlo. You're not ready."
You got the robot thing going on.
Hold on, bro. Let me fix this shit. Give me a second.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you just kind of went out like a robot. Yeah, but I feel you though. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu, I always thought he could beat Tim Tszyu. But I thought, Fedor would probably be, a lot more competitive. I think that'd be a more competitive fight. You there? Yeah, I think Fedor, would give Jamel a little bit more problem. But I think Jamel would beat him too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he want to do. I don't know if he want to move up. But I was looking at this. I was looking at how they moved back Anthony Joshua versus Usyk to mid-August. You know what I'm saying? I think Anthony Joshua, man, I don't know. I think he's done, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody wants to hear nothing about damn Anthony Joshua. 2018-19, Anthony Joshua was hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? Then he just got knocked out by Anthony. He got knocked out by Andy Ruiz after he got exposed. You know what I'm saying? He came back and won that fight, but it wasn't in a convincing fashion. Then he goes and get his ass whipped by Ugas. You know what I'm saying? Now nobody wants to even hear about the damn heavyweight division like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's kind of interesting how just in a few years, you know what I'm saying, things change in the heavyweight division since Deontay Wilder left. And you know what I'm saying, Deontay Wilder, he got to be, you know what I'm saying, one of the most exciting dudes, you know what I'm saying, at heavyweight, because as soon as he enters the picture, you know what I'm saying, in the heavyweight division, all of a sudden it's exciting again. You know, Anthony Joshua, he can't carry the heavyweight division. Ugas can't carry the heavyweight division. Now, Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying, there's some excitement there, but only if it's a fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua, he just don't have the personality. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the personality to carry it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that fight, especially after you've seen, you know, the first fight between him and Ugas. Nobody has the confidence that Anthony Joshua is going to be able to come back and win that fight. And look how long it's taken him to set it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Anthony Joshua really wants that smoke like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's trying to find like the perfect game plan to fight Usyk, but Usyk boxing skills are just way too good for Anthony Joshua. He don't, you know, ever since he got hit by Andy Ruiz, you know what I'm saying, he don't have the same kind of aggression, you know what I'm saying, it takes, and he needs
See,
that aggression
see
to
what it
win that.
is though. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better
Say it,
now? I
yeah, you
said, can
still
you hear
sound
me better
far away.
now? All right, what about
Can you hear
now?
me?
Yeah, I can hear
Still
you
sound
great.
far away. Yeah,
All
I
right,
can hear you, but you sound low.
all right. I don't know. Hold on. I'm almost. Let me see something. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Now I can hear you better now.
See what it is though.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, Anthony Joshua has been exposed. See,
Mm,
everybody know we wanted to see Wilder versus Joshua, but see,
right.
Joshua, he's too mechanical. He's not fluid. Like everybody know, Joshua is not a great boxer. Just like people know Wilder is not no great fundamentally sound boxer, but he has a wild card. You know, Deontay Wilder has that one great equalizer. So he might not be the best boxer, but he has an equalizer that can change a fight in a split second.
Yeah, I
And
can
see,
hear him too.
people, you say what?
No, I was just saying, Don. He said he can hear you really good now.
Okay. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
has that one equalizer. He has fight changing power. So Anthony Joshua ain't got that type of fight changing power. He has power, but he doesn't have the type of power that can change a fight in a blink of an eye. So see,
Right.
Deontay Wilder may not have as many skills as Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua, he has a limited cachet of skills as well, though.
Yep.
But Deontay Wilder has that right hand. That right hand is a game changer, dog. That right hand has sent 40 people to sleep. It's done sent 40 people on their way.
Yep.
So that right there has been tested. It's tried and true. It's done shows you. You can't do nothing about that. Anthony Joshua doesn't have that. See, Anthony Joshua, he's like a big robot that tries to batter his opponents. And if you have any kind of movement, any kind of skill to evade that and make him look slow and sluggish, then you're gonna beat him.
Mm-hmm.
If you can move and hit him and move, you beat him. He doesn't have fight changing power. Now he has some slow punches that's got a little power to it, but it's not fight changing. Like you can take some of his shots and keep fighting, but you fight Deontay Wilder, he catch you with that motherfucking shot. It's night night. It's no coming and going. It's no coming back. Only
Yep.
one person. Only one person has took that, and that's what makes it so special between Wilder and Fury. Because Fury has tasted that power on a numerous occasion, and he has been the only person to come back from the brink of beyond. Like he's done been to the abyss and come back.
Yep.
So that's just
What's going on?
I'm
We
just
watching
keeping
some
it
fans.
real.
It's your boy Pool kind of boxing. A lot of people say
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
so
bro.
I'm just oh okay. I thought you was talking about full count or something.
No, no. I was just putting something on the screen so they can look at.
Oh yeah, so like the thought of Deontay Wilder coming back, that's a big thing in boxing because people know at any moment you might see like Deontay Wilder is the only person to get an Academy Award for a knockout. He got a Academy. He had an Oscar nomination for a knockout, bro. Like this man done cross sports, cross genre, done went into mainstream with a fucking knockout. They had over 10 million streams, and he still did record breaking numbers on pay per view. What did they say it was streamed over 10 million people streamed it or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I thought the number was higher than that, but at least 10 million people streamed the fight, and they still walked away with a fat bag. Yeah, but everybody know if Anthony Joshua does beat Usyk, then it's gonna be a rematch clause, and it's just not even like you really don't think that Joshua can do it though. I really don't see it.
Me
Like,
neither. Me neither. I
like,
mean, do you really? Nobody's excited about that fight, dog.
like
Ain't
I didn't
nobody.
think he was. I didn't think he was gonna beat Andy Ruiz until Andy Ruiz got 300 pounds.
Yeah. Well, Andy Ruiz never been there before like that, and he let it go to his head. He wasn't training. You know what I'm saying? He putting them fake photos out there, like he had to slim down and all kind of crazy shit. He went out there. He just, he it was the moment was too big for him.
That's like Jamarcus Russell, one of the best quarterbacks that never got it going in the NFL. Jamarcus Russell was a bad boy. Oakland Raiders drafted him, gave him that big ass contract, and before the first game, this man was over 300 pounds. Remember number one draft pick Jamarcus Russell from LSU?
No, I don't remember him. I didn't follow football back then like that.
Well, that's like Sean Kemp, the basketball player Sean Kemp.
Yeah,
Remember when Sean Kemp finally got a payday?
yeah,
He went to 300 pounds.
yeah. Blew the
It's
hell
like
up.
it's like when motherfuckers that ain't used to having shit get that money, they blow up.
Yep,
That's just like Anthony Rios, better known as Big Pun. Remember the rapper Big Pun?
yep,
Big Pun was a motherfucking light heavyweight. And when
yep,
he got his foot ran over by a cab driver and he got that big ass settlement, that man gained over 350 fucking pounds.
yep,
It's
yep,
like people are not disciplined. And when they get that type of money or they get put in the spotlight where they can have their wildest dreams, then they let that shit take advantage of it. They take the better of it. They're not disciplined. And like
yeah,
Andy Ruiz, if he would have damn kept going, he would have still probably, it would have been him versus Usyk. It would have been a pretty good fight. I think Ruiz versus Usyk is better than Joshua and Usyk. If it was Ruiz that was in shape.
yep.
But
Yeah, he would. I think he would have beat him. You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't have, like you said, he didn't have the discipline. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the desire. He didn't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know how to handle the moment.
no, he didn't know how to handle getting that damn money. He handled
Right.
the moment. He beat Joshua, but then he got that damn money. And he started getting that damn lifestyle. Like
Well, I'm
once you
talking about.
become a
I'm
champ,
talking about. I'm talking about in the second fight. You know what I'm saying? So in the second fight, I mean, he
the
wasn't
second fight
training.
was yeah, you know why? Because he was living off the first fight.
Yeah,
He just got you got a person that ain't used to getting money, that used to work a job, just got paid, he's set for life. He don't know how to act. Ain't nobody even thinking about that next fight. They living for
right.
the motherfucking moment. And that's what happens. But that happens to a lot of people. That's what they say, like with rappers and boxers, like when they talk about a person's not hungry no more. See, when you ain't got the shit to take care of the shit that you need to, you're hungry. When you got bills and you got family to take care of, you're hungry. But then when people get some money, they start getting this shit called complacency. And when you start getting complacent, you ain't got that drive no more. You ain't got the damn will to go out there and give your all to go get it because you got it now. And that's what happened to too many people. They
What's
get
going on,
complacent.
boxing fan?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah,
Earl
he.
Spence. Earl Spence. After he sat there and beat Brooks, Peterson, and Ocampo, he started enjoying the fruits of his labor. He started going to Papados, eating real good at Papados, on the damn IG dancing with damn Yellow Boy, Yellow Beezy. They drinking and partying,
In
riding
the
around every
morning,
night.
bro.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that shit was loud in my ear. But yeah, he started enjoying all that shit. He started doing all that shit, enjoying it. And then he coming to the fight. He got to drop 40 goddamn pounds in 2 weeks. Like he damn doing shit like he shouldn't have to do. He got to go through fat camp, the training camp. He can't even really practice skill and practice damn motherfucking conditioning because he got to get the weight off first. Because if you don't get the weight off, then there's no fight. And so that accident was a gift for Earl because it got his ass back focused and motivated. And so now he really sees, like, if I really love this, I'm getting another chance. So I need to take this shit seriously. There's time to drink, smoke, and party when I retire. So let me go ahead and get this shit another good 5 strong years, and then I can enjoy my retirement. But
Yep.
Devin Haney got to pull out the stops though, bro. Like they already got him as the bad guy.
Yep. That's how they trying to. They had the headlines jailbreak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like they got him wearing the chains, and they trying to set up Cambosos like he's a patriot, fight for their country, and you know what I'm saying, just a whole bunch of bullshit, bro.
that's why I said they got the play. They setting the play up right in front of us.
I mean,
Everybody see it, and people talk about no, it's too many eyes on them. Okay, and if they do rob Devin, what's gonna happen? Oh, them judges can't ref no more. They paid by the government. They cool. They don't give a fuck about that shit. It's not like they're gonna
right,
go in there and overturn the shit. They
right,
can't go overturn the shit. And see, that's where boxing messes up today. Because if you see a fight that's so egregious and so morally discrepant and wrong, the people that's over the commission should be able to come in and overturn that shit and say, no, you lost and you won. But they don't, and they can't.
right.
So basically, a judge and a ref can do what the fuck they want to do for one fight. Now, after they do that, they might face consequences, but what kind of consequences can you give them? You fine him? You tell him he can't work no more? Okay. He done got a check. He's set for life.
Hey, did you?
So,
I'm like reading this shit about Eddie Hearn talking about the Canelo and Triple G fight is bigger than the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight. You heard him say that shit?
Eddie Hearns will say whatever the fuck he can say. That's why he's sitting there singing for a $19 pay-per-view app.
Yeah,
Get the
but
pay-per-view for $19.99. You don't hear nobody at PVC like Champside. Shout out to Champside, but like you don't hear nobody at PVC singing for no damn motherfucking pay-per-view.
right, shit, shit. We're gonna wrap it up, man. It's like we'll be back. You know what I'm saying, tomorrow night. Shit. See, we're gonna try to cut it down to about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying, until something really big go down. And
Yeah.
y'all subscribe to Upper Echelon. Y'all see my man know his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got really good content over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know what I'm saying, until something pop up in boxing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a lot going on until this fight breakout between Devin Haney and George Kambosos. We already know everything that's surrounding it, and you know what I'm saying. We'll break down. We'll get up echelon breakdown and my breakdown. You know what I'm saying. We're gonna come back. Bye bye. What's all right? Bye bye, Don. You know we'll be back.
All right, Don.
You know what I'm saying. And y'all subscribe to my man channel, and we'll see y'all the next time, y'all.
All right, y'all have a blessed night, man.
All right.
All right.